how did you survive this December and January sales drop? Sales are lower than usual. You just ended up on a high with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and now you're wondering, how do I keep up the momentum? How do I just not let things go down the floor and perhaps lose the profits? I want to walk you through in this video my tips for keeping your brand afloat during December and January, which usually is a bit of a slower time for most e-commerce brands. If you don't yet know who I am, my name is Justin, and I'm the founder at paidadvertising.com, an e-commerce growth firm specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. And with that said, I've profitably spent over $12 million on ads in the last couple of years. I've worked with over 70 brands. This is why I think I've got what it takes to teach you what to do in this slump in this video. So let's get straight into it. Now, how typically a month of December overall works. The start of the month, incredibly slow. It's bad, it's rough, and a lot of brands struggle because you've went very hard in Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So your returning customers aren't really buying. And your new customers, well, chances are they either bought from you or other brands also in the last couple of weeks. So they're a little bit jaded. So the days following Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so the first week or so of December, usually slower. But then comes the rush for Christmas gifts. Oh man, I forgot this person. Oh, I forgot to buy a gift, or I need to buy a gift, right? All of these people will want gifts at the start of December, right before Christmas time. Now, most of you e-commerce brands have what we call the shipping cutoff date. So typically it's around mid-December. So December 15th to 20th is usually where most brands have a shipping cutoff date, which means if you don't ship out the product before that time period, chances are the customer won't get it in time due to shipping delays for Christmas, right? So what you want to capitalize is that from early December all the way to mid-December, we typically change our ad angles to this gifting and shipping cutoff angle. So that way it creates this sort of evergreen angle for your ads to be like, hey, this product is giftable, and you can do so in different ways. So gift to yourself or gift to a loved one. And you can also play with targeting. So if you're selling, let's say, men denim jeans, right? And in this case, well, you could target women and then invite them to give a pair of jeans to their man, right? So that's one of the ways to do it. Now, adding urgency onto that same angle by saying, if you do not, or you need to order essentially before December 15th, hypothetically, if you want to get it in time for Christmas. And that typically helps you keep the brand afloat from roughly the first week or so of December all the way to mid-December. Now, usually, all in all, from middle of December, when that shipping cutoff has hit, all the way to Christmas time, we lower the ad spend. And the keyword is lower. We don't stop the ads because there might still be people wanting to buy, and we know how hard it is to restart this learning phase and kind of restart this momentum if we stop everything. So we keep things running at a very low budget. And then typically you get another peak from Boxing Day to New Year. A lot of opportunities here. There's been usually a lot of gifts giving during Christmas, and you'll have returns, right? So a lot of people that bought last couple of weeks might have, doing a return, and that's an opportunity for upsell and cross-sell. Okay, you want to return, and great. We'll exchange for another size, as an example, if you're doing fashion. But you should add this and that pair on top, because right now we're having a Boxing Day offer, and these go well with the hoodie that you've bought. So typically Boxing Day to New Year is a great time for that being a reason. So a lot of money or a lot of gifts essentially were given during Christmas, which allows you for these returns to kind of capitalize on these upsells. Another one is just the sheer money and gifts cards and whatever people are going to have, honestly, during Christmas. It's like all these kids or people or family, whatever, just people sometimes they don't know what to buy, they'll give them money. So now they have money to spend. They want to spend it essentially ASAP because people don't know what to do with this extra money. They want to get rid of it. So it's a great way essentially to capitalize on that. And also, we both know that a lot of the deals on Boxing Day are usually better than deals during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and people are aware of that. So some people wait all the way up until Boxing Day. Like a lot of the people that didn't buy during Black Friday sometimes wait all the way up to Boxing Day to buy from you. So it's a great time to really finish squeezing as much as possible from your audience in this year. And then when it comes to New Year, it's a great time for starting with the New Year, New Me type of campaign. And that works for every brand, right? Every brand. Your fashion brand, change up your style for this new year, right? Start the new year looking good. Start the new year looking this certain way, etc. If it's a useful product you have, let's say like a golf swing helper, then start the year with a better golf swing. Take this resolution right now and improve your golf game. You can start whatever brand it is, frame it as a new year, new me type of thing. It always works. It's as old as time. It always works. It's a great time psychologically for a lot of people to make these resolutions and make the most out of the early period in the year. And then some of the other ways that I'll make sure that January is a not too bad month is tie back some of our advertising to trending events. And those, honestly, sometimes you have to be quick. You can't plan those in advance. You have to go like off the cuff. Last year I had an amazing case study because we just capitalized on the Super Bowl as an angle during January, which was honestly very last minute with one of our brands. But now this year that could be planned in advance. The same exact brand a year prior, at the time of the death of Betty White, I believe it was, created like a memory shirt of her, and essentially that blew up when essentially unfortunately she passed away. So it's like, look, there's an ethical line also to see like how much do you capitalize on these events, what do you do, what do you don't do. I'll leave that into your own hands. You do decide what is ethical for your brand and your own marketing practices. But would it be the death of a celebrity? Would it be a big event? Would it be some political, again, stunt, some sports event, some whatever it is? Any sort of these events happening, try and tap into these pockets or these kind of artificial bubbles that you can do, these trends if you want during January. So what I'm saying is that January is a good month to capitalize on trends amongst anything else, because it's pretty much one of the only ways for you to grab hold of these, again, artificial bubbles and peaks in that month. And quite frankly, already at the end of January, I would spend time to prepare either my my February peak, which would be Valentine's Day, or my spring break peak, which again, it goes by really fast. Like, I think a lot of people dread the spirit of the year, but every year I say like, you see, it wasn't that bad. I think this is the discussion I have with most clients at the end of January or early February. It's like, well, you know, it's like, here were the expectations. Did we really do off of what we had expected? Not really. Yes, was it a slower month? For sure, right? But was it terrible? Probably not, right? Probably not if you've planned accordingly and followed some of these hints shared in this video. And last but not least, if you really want to make sure you're going to crush it this Q1, click the link down below and book in a call to speak with our team. I would love nothing more but to be your paid media, paid search, or performance creative partner in this new year to kick things off the right way and prepare you accordingly to have an even stronger Q4, which I always say, Q4 starts in Q1. The ad efforts you do in Q1 will compound all the way up to your Q4 next year. So on that note, make sure you check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.